Good morning, everyone. This is morning devotion. Today's portion I would love to read from Second Corinthians chapter 10, verse 4. It says here that for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal but mighty in God for pulling down strongholds. So weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but it's actually mighty in God and pulling down strongholds. Uh, this morning we have a weapon which is usable for a warfare, and this warfare is a spiritual warfare. It's not a flesh or something physical, or we see something visible. It's something which is invisible, and so difficult part is the warfare which is invisible. Visible enemy we can see easily, and we can strategize, plan, appoint. Many things can we do. We have opportunities, and those different things we can look, like we can see the physical enemies, like the soldiers can really plan well and know how the enemy is going to attack, in which direction they are going to come, because it's visible. But then the difficult part is like invisible. Have you blindfolded yourself and try to catch somebody else? It's very difficult. But then, good news is that our weapons of our warfare are not carnal but mighty in God, pulling down strongholds. So, only weapon which works for the invisible enemy is uh, the like if you look at Ephesians chapter 6 verse 10, our fight is not with the flesh and blood. Our battle is not with those flesh and blood, but is the principalities and high in the power which is in the air. The prince of the air is our enemy. But to put him down is only weapon which will work is like spiritual weapons. Verse 5 says, casting down arguments and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, bringing every thought into captivity to the obedience of Christ. The most important part in this spiritual warfare is our mind, and if our mind is not going in a different direction, our thoughts are going in a different or 100 directions, uh, our walk becomes unstable. The Christian walk becomes unstable. Like sometimes it's just shaken. Like don't know how to move about. But then when it is controlled, our thoughts are controlled. Then we know exactly what can happen. Like quickly, I want to just close with Philippians chapter 4. In reverse, how we can think about our thought, like Philippians chapter 4 verse 8. Finally, brethren, whatever things are true, whatever things are noble, whatever things are just, whatever things are pure, whatever things are lovely, whatever things are good report, if there is any virtue and if there is anything praiseworthy, meditate on these things. That's what we can do with our thoughts. Like we can meditate, we can pull those thought which has gone in a different direction, we can pull those thought, we can bring it to the obedience by meditation, in a right way. We can think whatever things are true or noble or just or pure or lovely, things are of good report, of praiseworthy, meditate on those things. So meditation will help us to pull those thoughts together and bring it to the obedience of Christ, and that in that way we can punish the disobedience. And for that we cannot do it by flesh. We have a spiritual weapons like a prayer, word, and faith, and as we walk in the Holy Spirit, that will really help us to gain the victory, or we can be successful in our thought, uh, because God is the one who can bring the stable. He can bring the stabilization in our life. It's not by our strength we are stable, because God brings the stability by the Holy Spirit. So have a great day and have a beautiful day.